What's up, everybody? It's your boy DC. This video is going to be a little different. The title of this basically be how I became purple pill slash red pill. Um, as men, we go through life events, things that women usually throw in our face. We've been hurt before. A lot of times we have seen from other experience, and and some we've just seen for ourselves. For example, I guess I could give people that criticize us that like, oh, we went through a big hurt situation. With mine, I'm not gonna say my situation. I was really hurt. Reason I became red pill initially. Mine was there was a lady I was in love with. I was 20 years old at the time, I believe. You know, young love story or whatever. I remember it was she came down here to be in Job Corps and everything. But anyway, I remember the night of it was time for her to go back. You know, we had sex or whatever, and I remember her, crying. Like she didn't want to leave. She didn't want me to go, cause I was basically telling her like, look, I wanted to be done with it. It was pretty much fun while it lasted. But she convinced me into having a long distance relationship. Although that was taking place, I was still doing what I was doing. I'm a man. So with all that taking place, I think her cousin's boyfriend at the time, he seen me, ran into me. We had like a little conversation. I was basically telling me, yeah, I'm single. So of course, her cousin told her why we so-called having a long distance relationship. And she confronted me about it. And I was like, well, basically it's like we're not together. So, long story, to make this long story short, basically, some things transpired while she was up there, in New York. She was getting ready to go into the Navy. And I was like, we came to the conclusion, well, I did. I was like, well, since you're doing all this, what, you want to end this relationship? I still kick myself to this day because I said I should have did the breakup with what I know now. But anyway, we ended the relationship and I started wilding out. Upon there, almost every place I would work, I was fucking at least one or two of the females there, from KFC, nursing homes, Kroger, whatever, you name it. Now, there was one girl in particular that really taught me about female nature. And I went to, a Job Corps with this girl. She dated some lane. I happened, at this time I wasn't driving to anything. I saw her at the train station. And I told her, like, man, you look familiar, we went to such and such together. And she was telling me she was getting ready to move. And I was like, well, shit, I ain't had nothing going on. Did you want me to help you? So, long story short, I went over there, helped her move, smash, and she had a boyfriend. So, I was thinking to myself this whole time, damn, man, women really aren't shit. So, I went through a spell of being red pill. Now, fast forward years later, of course, I would get in certain, entanglements, a relationship, whatever. Yeah, entanglement relationship. So, I call myself, now, me knowing how females are, for the most part, I would get in these relationships, but I would never fully trust a woman. So, I guess I'm purple pill at this time. So, it's a couple of situations. I dated a few chicks, and I'm like, damn, one bitch, I ended up kicking that bitch out. The other one, same shit, I had my own shit then, so hell, I was bossing up. Then, eventually, I came to a part where I can't think if this was before or after I met my baby mother. We're just gonna say after. Of course, I started dating her too. So at this rate, I guess I'm still purple pill. I know female nature. Now we had like a little argument, and I was really dumb with her ass. Now at this point, like I said, I'm fast forwarding. This is 2017 now, and I'm thinking about leaving her. So she come back crying and everything. Mind you, we at this point now. I was having sex. I don't got rid of the condom at this time. So this is one time in particular. It was stupid. I got drunk, and then I guess she came off her birth control and didn't really say anything, because I remember it being my birthday and she came and say she was pregnant or whatever. Now we making this long story short. At this point, I realized I fucked up, but I was still gonna try to make the best out of the situation. I think all of us have this innate ability within us to kind of want a family. So I fucked up. My lease was up, and she had a bigger apartment than me. I don't know why I didn't stay in my own place, but I end up letting my lease run out, and I moved in with her. Not even 3 months after my son was born. Like I say, I know women. I knew eventually something was gonna happen. She changed. We got a big argument. I left. And, good thing I had my cousin there, so I started living with him. Then, now I'm basically trying to get back on, get my shit back together. Start living with him. Then I started living with a roommate. And eventually, I got my shit together. So during that time, we co-parent or whatever. And I'm sending my support or whatever for my son, get my son and everything. Now at this point, I've grown to become who I am now. I'm full red pill. Now at this time, I was dating 2 or 3 different women. I like these are my plates now. So, and I feel this is just the best life for me right now. I don't ever want to get back into a committed relationship, but as a man, I noticed when I did get back on my feet, got back into my own place, got my things together, my child's mother started acting like she did before, that love. But I already know this is part of the game. When men, you get your shit together, women fall in line. But I'm not going to go back. I'm going to keep everything how it is. And if, I want to date other people, I'm going to do that. And this is my lifestyle right now. And so, yeah, this is basically my story of how I became red pill. Well, first purple pill, and now red pill. And I be looking at rich YouTubers or whatever, such as I hate to pick on this guy, people like DDG or whatever. It just baffled me because growing up, I knew the rappers, drug dealers, and all that. They knew this about women quick. What it took me all these years to know about them. So when something like a big YouTuber like him goes to like a known thought and be buddy, I don't know, and like I say, people do what they do. He's still young, so it's kind of like, man, when you been through it, life gonna teach you. It's like, damn, wow. I would think they would know better. You got money on top of this. I don't know, y'all. This your boy DC, man. That's my story. That's how I became red pill. All right. And this story is really longer than this, but I don't want to make a long video about it. But hey, gonna keep it at 10 minutes. All right, man. This is DC, the truth. And I'm gonna sign this on out, y'all. Y'all take it easy. Stop simping. That's all I got to say. Yeah.